Hey, good morning, buddy.
How you doing? Happy
A
Saturday.
long time. I know, right? Long time no see.
Right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, guys, yes, we are doing another a recorded episode. Because when you're watching this on Saturday morning, at 10 a.m., I should just now be arriving at Charlie's Collectible Show in Stone Mountain, Georgia, with my good friend Randall, my best bud. We've gone up to the toy show. Future Mark is already there enjoying it, and it is put on by a couple of people. So there's Charlie's Collectible Show is there, so we're gonna be visiting that. It was put on by Big Dub, Squeeze It from the Cabal. He is organizing this Southeastern Cabal like meetup, and that's why we're going. There's going to be Four Horsemen Street Team led by Ginger Kid Collectibles is going to be there. So lots of fun stuff. So I hope my future self is enjoying it and finding some good deals.
I'm sure.
So
yeah.
So that's what's up. That's why we're doing a pre-recorded. So how you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Feeling good. I'm awake. I'm ready. Ready to talk some toys with my main man.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's just get right into it. Slow on the pickups because it's only been a couple of days
right
since we last recorded, but you know, if it's a pickup. So I do have a couple of pickups. I don't know. Do you have anything that you've
I have one item, yes.
Oh, let's hit it. Let's see what you got.
I embarked on a trade with my good buddy Eric Keys. This is one that it's a Mythic. I wasn't really sure that I wanted it, and then I saw it in person at a shop, and I'm like, I want that. I just don't want to pay that much for it. So it's an older figure, version 1 of Baron Bolliger.
Nice.
Vampire.
Yeah, his version 2 is like completely different than this guy.
Completely different. Yeah, he's got furs and he's got the bald vampire head and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not hugely keen on the vampires in Mythic. I don't really like their white bald heads with a kind of bat faces. I like my vampires more kind of almost elfy, you know, like slender and beautiful and I don't know.
Okay, so Twilight vampires, sparkly.
Well, I mean, maybe not that pretty, but you know, not that sparkly.
Hey, I saw this picture on Facebook the other day. It was so funny. It said Robert Pattinson is the world's worst vampire. It took him 14 years to become a bat.
I hadn't seen that.
It's pretty good. It's
pretty good.
I absolutely love the vampire looks. And
do you? I'm sorry.
I do. No. It's fine. Everybody has their own favorite factions. Vampires are not my favorite faction. My favorite faction is dwarves, 100%. Of course. Like you look at me and you go, "Yeah, dude's a dwarf." Or but no, I love the vampires. I love the way they look. They just look great to me. I have a whole shelf full of. Where are my vampires? They're on this side. Right there. That shelf right there is all vampires. I love it. No, they're great. I too only have one pickup. I did happen to go out on Saturday after we recorded, and I got really lucky with a couple of pickups. And I picked this up. It's not for me. It's for my buddy Scott.
You're a good man.
Look at that right there. I found he wanted the Batman Bane 2-pack. This is a pretty pricey 2-pack. It runs about I think $70. This is a reuse Batman from.
That's a nice Batman. I don't have that one.
Let's see if I can get in here close. He's all kind of ripped up.
Oh yeah, he is ripped up.
Let's see. I'm probably gonna knock something over. He's kind of got a bloody face.
Oh yeah.
But that Bane is pretty tough. He's
beefy.
Great.
He's beefy.
He's a big boy. My buddy Scott wanted that, so found it. Got lucky.
Good looking out. Good looking out.
Oh yeah, we try. We have a really good toy group here in town, and we're always.
I love that.
Yeah, I started it a couple of years ago, and just got lucky. I think we probably have. Oh boy, I don't know. Last I looked, maybe like 40 members, but I would say we probably have about 10 people that are active pretty much daily, which is great. We have a little chat group going where we're always like constantly like sending pics like, hey, this is at this Target. Does anybody want anything? This is at this Walmart. Does anybody want anything? I'll stash it or grab it for you. Yeah, I've met some really good friends that I will probably know forever.
I need to get that going. I need to start that here in Grand Rapids area.
Yeah, I'm sure that you guys would have I'm sure you've probably run into like the same people in the toy aisles before, you know. And one of I think Scott actually, who I'm picking that up for, I think he actually recruited a member in a toy aisle. He just kept seeing this guy all the time. He would run into him, and he was like,
"Hey, let's join forces, man."
Yeah, he's like, I see you in here all the time. Let's just join this toy group, and so yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, you know, it started out as just a way to like share stuff and get in contact, and then we started having. The goal was to have monthly meetups at restaurants and just bring toys and share them. If you know, we don't really do that monthly. It's kind of hard to get everybody together. But yeah, we've had a few lunch meetups, just talk toys, share toys. So everybody will bring something to like share, and then we'll have like a trunk kind of like trade or sale. Like a lot of people will bring stuff and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm trying to move this. Does anybody want to trade for this or sell?" And
is Randall in that group?
He is not, mainly because the group is almost exclusively like 6-inch scale collectors. People have the proclivities. People like, there's one guy in our group that loves statues, and he, you know, has them like repainted by a buddy overseas. We have one guy that's really into hot toys, but most everybody is like into 6-inch scale stuff. And Randall is almost exclusively hot toys, but now that I've snookered him into Mythic Legions, he's into Mythics a little bit. So yeah, he doesn't really partake in that group, but it's okay because he gets his weekly dose of me. So yeah, so that does it for the pickups, and I also picked up our unboxing. So I actually found this
nice
lady who you had showed off on Saturday, and I was like, man, I want that figure. And I have Torch and Naugahyde on the way from Big Bad Toy Store, but Doc and Jinx are still elusive. They haven't come into Big Bad.
I got a delay. Yet. I got an email from Hasbro Pulse saying that Doc was delayed. I thought it said September, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with that.
Some people are finding them in Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've seen a couple of people find them, Jinx and Doc, specifically those two in Walmart. So it does seem to be like Naugahyde and Torch were released separately from Jinx and Doc for some reason, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
But yeah, because yeah, Torch and Naugahyde are already out there, and they've been out for a few weeks. But yeah, people are finding Doc, and I was hoping to get lucky, but hey, I found Jinx, and that's going to be our unboxing. So I loved Jinx as a kid. She was like one of my favorites. I think you know, every time people talk about who was their favorite female G.I. Joe, people always get hung up on, was it Scarlet or Lady J or even CoverGirl? But for me, it was always Jinx, and it was because she was a ninja, man. In the 80s, I think that was the number one like occupation that boys wanted to be when they grew up, was they wanted to be a professional ninja.
Ninjas were huge. Yeah. Ninjas were, you know, very popular when we were kids.
And man, I loved Jinx, and I was looking at some images of old Jinx action figures, and I forgot that she totally had sleeves, like long red sleeves. And so I don't know how I feel about her, this new updated figure, having
yeah, I never had her
sleeveless arms, but
so she's got two sets of hands. She's got a nice head sculpt.
It's also cool that we got, she is. I also like that we got her so close to Quick Kick.
Right. Which I realize I don't have, so I need to pick him up while I'm out in the streets. I thought that I did. I thought I pre-ordered him, but I guess I did not.
Look at that.
Nice head sculpt. Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't even notice this in the package. Check that out.
She's got the sleeve
tattooed all up on that arm. That is dope. Sometimes she looks great.
Preformed plastic.
Yeah. I do like that she kind of has those classic shoes that she had on the original figure.
Yeah. Come out of there.
That's really, really cool. Her hairpiece looks removable,
Her
but it
hairpiece,
isn't, and she does. But she has this little chain
got
around her
ball
neck,
juice,
which is
little
look at
choker
that.
thing. That is
Yeah,
cool.
and it's separate. It's not sculpted on, so that's really cool.
That is a nice head sculpt. I mean, I don't know anyone that would probably keep that head sculpt on, but it is a nice one.
And she comes with
little...
this little bandana. So if you want the newer, like more modern version of Jinx that has the bandana over her eyes, let's see if we can get this on nicely.
It's kind of rubbery.
Super rubbery.
So that's good, I guess. It helps.
There you go. So you can get that head sculpt with the blindfold on. Yeah. And that's really cool. I dig that look. It's really dope. But there's only one way that Jinx is going on my shelf.
Right.
Only one.
Moves really well. She's got a soft, kind of rubbery little belt. Got the arm sleeve.
I do like that arm sleeve tattoo.
I do too.
It's pretty dope.
But
this is how she's going to be going on my shelf for sure, because Jinx always had that red hood on. She always
I think I'm with you. I think I'm going to do the same.
You know, I also wonder, like, if you got one of the I don't have them anymore, but the blue ninja 2-pack that has the female blue ninja, I think her arms were sleeved. So like I wonder if you could pop those on and like paint them red. Yeah, like if you wanted to. She does have a little peg hole in the back, and she does not come with a backpack, but she does come with this little samurai sword scabbard.
Mine's kind of a little rubbery and bent. Mine's got is yours curved? Maybe it's supposed to be curved. Oh, it's supposed to be curved.
Yeah, the sword is curved. It's like, but it is a sturdier plastic. So I think that's something across the board that they're doing. I think Lenny and his team have talked about how they're going to start using a more sturdier plastic for the weapons, because they're just too soft, too rubbery, and nobody appreciates that.
Yeah. I will say I really like the feminine, the size, you know, the slender kind of.
Yeah.
She's not bulky. She's not, you know, she's more feminine shaped. I'm not sure the right way to say that, but really nice. Really nice.
She's a very realistic. She's a very realistic feminine shape. Like her proportions are not like, you know, 90s comics proportions. Here's a look at her boots, which I really dig. My only complaint is that she comes with 2 fists on her in the package, and she comes with 2 gripping hands. And I appreciate the gripping hands, but I wish that one of her fists was like a karate chopping hand.
I was thinking that too. Yeah, like
just one, like a fist and a karate chopping hand. I think would have been great. But she does come with this 2-handed bladed weapon. So, of course, that's why she's going to have 2 open hands to be able to. And I think this is very reminiscent of the weapon that she came with as a kid, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember her weapons. I just remember her. But, yeah, she can hold that with 2 hands.
Yeah, she's really, really nice. Really nice. Very posable. Moves really well.
I love this sword, though. This katana is awesome.
Uh-oh. Her leg fell off. My leg.
Oh, no.
Let me see. Okay, pop back in. She's good.
Yeah, I'd rather appendages pop off instead of break. So
right, absolutely. I guess I was.
She does have the double jointed pinless legs, pinless elbows.
I think everything should be pinless these days.
Yeah, 100%.
I
get disappointed. I really get disappointed when I see a new figure come out that I'm really looking for, and they've gone in and they've reused like the pinned legs or the pinned arms because it's reuse. I can't stand that. I'm like, no, let's go ahead. You guys have already introduced
Yeah.
pinless joints, so let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
She's pretty dope.
Hasbro does do that though with their other lines, is some figures are pinless and some aren't. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, they're like, well, we could just throw these old arms on here and it'll be okay, but they're pinned arms, you know. And it's like, no, you guys have already introduced it. Just go ahead and do it. Like, how much is that costing you to, you know?
I do like that ninja head sculpt too.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, she has to go with this on my shelf because
got to.
My shelf is all about the nostalgia of the old figures. I skip a lot of like new stuff that or stuff that I just didn't have as a kid, you know.
Yeah, I'm with
like
you.
I never had any of the Steel Brigade when I was a kid. Never. So like that Steel Core 2-pack, I still haven't purchased because I just didn't have them when I was a kid. And you know, part of me wants them, but also it's just like, you know, that nostalgia is not there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I do wish she had a karate chopping hand though. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree on that. That was going to be one of my. I mean, I appreciate that she comes with an extra set of hands, but
yeah,
you know, one more set would have been, you know, karate chopping.
She is pretty incredible. I do like her quite a bit.
Yeah,
she
I'm happy.
Really nice. Yeah, I dig this. Yeah, she was one that I was looking forward to. For sure. And that's it. Like she comes with 2 weapons, 2 hands and 2 heads, no backpack, which is unique. I don't know if the original came with a backpack.
I don't recall.
She did. So she came with a black backpack where you could hold 2 swords in it.
I never had it. I wanted it as a kid, but I never had it.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Let's see here. I'll bring up a picture.
Yeah, let's see. Let's check her out.
All right, let me share my screen. And you can see that here's an image straight from eBay. So you can see that her double-bladed weapon is identical to the one that she came with.
She's come a long way for sure.
Yeah, she has.
Still a very cool figure though.
Very cool. Very cool. I am definitely down for this figure. It's a good update. I'm okay with the sleeveless arms. I don't there's no need to mod that, but yeah, she looks great. So yeah, any other thoughts on Jinx? Oh, dude, pickups. We totally forgot.
Oh, I didn't forget. I did not forget.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, hey, we're in unboxing, so let's just go ahead and do it. So one of the things that's really cool that that Greg and I did was a couple of weeks ago, Empire Toy Shop. If you guys have not visited them, please hit up EmpireToyShop.com. They are selling a lot of really good stuff on their website. They're into Marvel Legends, Black Series, Star Wars Black Series. They've got all of your complement of like Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions. They were doing a mystery box sale, which they're known to do. And for $40, you can get a mystery box of Mythic Legions. And sometimes they'll throw in some really old figures. Sometimes they'll throw in some new stuff. You never know what you're going to get. So I snagged one and I was like, Greg, you should totally get in on this. And he's like, absolutely. I think they were mostly trying to... Yeah, I think they were trying to move some cosmics. So there's potentially some cosmics in here. And let's see, like real quick, if I can, let's go back. Okay. Yeah, I've got a graphic here. Let's pull this up. So this is what is potentially in this mystery box. You could potentially get the Wall Tour 2-pack that was the Legions Con exclusive last year. At Legions Con, you could get Jorun Rune Shaper, Otho, Gadriel, or Urku. Yeah, I would take any one of those for sure.
Absolutely.
You could also get any one of these new releases from the Cosmics.
I would take any of those. I mean, there's some I would prefer over the others, but I would be happy with any of those. And I've been keeping an eye on what people have been posting, and it's been heavy. New Cosmic. I haven't seen anyone else get the Poxus stuff. It's
Okay.
been mostly cosmic figures. So we'll see.
There's also a Lee J in here, or then some of the Poxus Wave and this Temple Guard. And I know that you're actually, wouldn't mind an extra Temple Guard. So if I get my hands on a Temple Guard here, he's yours, buddy.
Thank you, man. Is there anything that you are hoping for or would like to be in
I'm really hoping, honestly, that I get Altar Cyclovis, because he's the one I don't have from Cosmics, and it's one I'm going to go buy. I might have already bought it. My future self might have already bought it at this point in time.
Might be carrying it around with you.
Right. But other than that, I would love another Kalian, because I have 2 versions of her on my shelf. That'd be great. I would love another Red Jet, because I literally just opened him over the weekend and did a review, and that'll be going up, or that has already gone up on Monday of last. Future is crazy. And then so yeah, any of that. But yeah, one of those old ones, Jorun or Otho. Heck yeah, man.
I haven't seen anyone. Right, I haven't seen anyone get those yet. So
I've got mine here. It is still unopened, as you can see. It's still taped and sealed. So let's get into it.
I don't have a good feeling, though. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think I got anything super great.
The only thing you don't want's a Thrace, right?
Pretty much, and that's not because that's not a knock on Thrace. It's just I went overboard and bought 3. So so if anyone needs a Thrace, hit me up. I'll give you a good deal.
So I'm just going to see if I can feel in here. Let's see if I can feel. Ooh, you know what? I did get a loose baggie of some stuff.
Nice.
So I've got a little baggie of some stuff. Very cool.
I got my favorite vampire head.
Now I can already feel that I did indeed get a Mythic Legions package, not a Cosmic Legions box.
I got a Cosmic.
You got a Cosmic. All right.
You ready? Oh, I got another baggie.
Oh, you got 2 baggies? Oh, some heads. Okay, very cool. All right.
Who doesn't love heads? Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wow! Look what I got.
Look what you got, dude. That's awesome.
What'd you get?
I got Lee J.
Oh man, That's sorry.
Cool. No, it's fine. I have 2 Lee J's already. I have one in each. Form on my shelf, and I know exactly where this is going. Look at that. You nailed it, dude.
If you don't get one this weekend, hit me up and I will ship you this one.
No, you need him.
I do, but that's okay. I want you to.
So my little baggie, I love this because I love this guy. I got the Boggoblin head.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Which I have a couple of these already, but you can't ever have enough of them.
No, I love these. Vampire head.
So you got the vampire head and the red demon head.
Yep.
Nice. Very cool. Okay. Hey,
it was fun.
I am okay. I think I told you last week when we talked about this that I would be okay if I got an extra Lee J, because I was like, I'm going to give it to my buddy Randall. So Randall, you have a Lee J coming your way.
There you go. I love Lee J. If I didn't have 3 or 4 Lee J's, I would be like, I will trade you something for that. But that figure is fun because you can do a lot with him. I've seen someone put a jaguar head, or a panther head on there, and he's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like I said, I love this figure. I have 2 of him already. That's how much I loved him. I was like, yeah, I'm getting another one for sure.
Very versatile.
Awesome. All right. Well, that does it for our unboxings. I almost totally forgot about that.
I did not. I was sitting here waiting. I was looking at the box like, yo, when are we going to do this? I've been waiting.
All right. Well, sweet. Now let's get into our double down. All right. So, okay. How much do you know about the Metatravelers Legendari figures?
I know that it's a group of young fellows that I guess came together and had the Horsemen, I think, help them design or give you know, advice, maybe technical advice. I'm not sure the extent of the Horsemen's you know, expertise or what all they did, but I know that they
I
were
believe
involved.
they sculpted the figures.
Oh, did they? Okay, I wasn't
I
sure how
believe so.
far they did.
If anybody out there watching this has any other information about it and would like to correct me down in the comments below. But I've been watching Marco Prosevic. I think that's his name. I got a chance to meet him last year at Heroes Con. Not Heroes Con, at Legions Con. I got his card. We chatted for a little while after one of the events. Got to hang out a little bit. He was a super nice guy. And
They are nice guys.
yeah, I got his card because he was willing to he was like, reach out to me, contact me, and I'll send you a free figure whenever it comes out, and you know, for you guys to review and put up on your show.
There you go.
So I actually reached out to him just maybe about a week ago and asked him how production was going, and they still expect them to be in hands probably in the next couple of months, so before Legions Con. So did you go and check their figures out last year at Legions Con? They had a huge booth up.
Yeah, I saw them at Legions Con, and then I just saw them last year for the New York Comic Con.
Oh,
they
nice.
were there, and all this stuff was there, and it seeing it in person, you know, with all the colors and stuff, it's very impressive. Yeah, very impressive.
So what we're going to do is I thought it'd be kind of cool to like just do a deep dive into what's going on with them, who they are. So we're just going to start out by going to their website. And so first off, so let's kind of, so just so you know that they did a Kickstarter, and it was super successful. Here are the 15 figures that are going to be in wave 1, which is a massive offering. I mean, 15. I mean, if you think about it, that's crazy to do that number. I think, wasn't the first Kickstarter for Mythic Legions was like 35 figures or something, because they just kept unlocking tiers and everything.
Right.
So this is a lot. This is a lot for a team to put out. And if you told me that like these are figures that are based on like a massive, like either like an online multiplayer shooter like Fortnite or Overwatch, or even a fighting game like Mortal Kombat, I'd be like, I totally see it 100%. Like there's that much diversity and creativity in these characters. So we're going to do a deep dive in all of the characters and what's going on, but I figured we'd start out with the lore. So basically, let's see here. Discover the captivating Metatravelers characters and lore crafted by comic industry legends and lifelong fans. The Nibiru of Mira Prime, guardians of the interdimensional pathways, face an existential threat from the Spite, a malevolent force seeking dominance over the chain worlds. Amidst the turmoil, heroes known as the Legendari emerge, wielding powers that defy reality to defend their universe. Shadowy entities like the Pale Kings and the Nothing orchestrate sinister plans aiming to reshape the existence itself. The epic saga culminates in the Nexus Tower, where a climactic battle ensues, intertwining the fates of diverse characters and civilizations. Thereafter, the Nibiru emerge more united, with the Legendari transforming from myth into symbols of hope, further setting the stage for new adventures in this evolving cosmic tapestry. And that's really, really cool. It says these stories were created in partnership with comic legends such as Andy Lanning and Ant Williams, and in turn are part of an ever-expanding story, adding in new Metatravelers characters and lores along the way. We hope you enjoy the ride as it unfolds. And if you want to know more about the lore, there are 2 ways you can do that. So they have some comics out. So the first thing you can do is you can pre-order the Metatravelers Fall of the Mira Prime graphic novel. It says, well, you can't right now. It's coming soon to Kickstarter, the Fall of Mira Prime graphic novel, written and illustrated by Comics Royalty, with art from Andy Williams, Gustavo Vargas, Liam Sharp, and Todd Knock. Story by Andy Lanning. 60 full-page color story. Looks really cool. The other thing you can do, and you can do this right now, is you can go and the origin story of the Nibiru, who I'm assuming are the heroes of the story, the good guys. You can see their origins in the motion comics. So you can click here. It'll take you to a YouTube page where where you can actually watch. I think it's 5 parts. They're all about 10, 12, 20 minutes long. So a good chunk. You can actually watch these motion comics and get a good understanding of the story for these guys. You can do that right now, free. You don't even have to buy anything. So that's really, really cool that you can do that. So you can learn all about it right now. But we're going to take a deep dive into the figures themselves. Now I'm going to go ahead and say I don't know like which one of these guys are good guys or bad guys. We don't.
Kind of hard to tell.
It's kind of hard to tell, but we're not going to get into all of that. We're just going to look at the offerings, look what's available, and so. Yes, the Kickstarter is over. It's fully funded. They probably offered some sort of lower price point for these figures during the Kickstarter, but you can still go and buy every one of them right now from their webpage. And it looks like your basic figures are going to run you $30. They've got some weapons and head packs and a stand. And then you've got your more deluxe offerings, which are these $50 price point figures. And that looks like the good chunk of the figures are $50. And then you've got your 2 like super deluxe that are $60. So I would say that they're a little pricier, but I've seen these things in person, as you have as well. In a test, these things are huge. They are bright and colorful and beautiful. They're all 6-inch scale. So when
I was going to ask that.
Yeah. So when I say huge, I mean like this guy in particular, like his wingspan is massive. Like
that's the one that really caught my eye at New York Comic Con, because the colors, they don't do it justice on the screen. Like you have to see it in person.
Yeah. I've seen them twice now in person, and they are just incredible. So we're just going to go through each one of the figures, look at what they come with, and just share our thoughts. So we're going to start off with Obsidian, which to me looks like one of the big bad guys in the group.
I would guess that.
Yeah, he looks great with like this sculpted plastic cape here. He does come what looks to be with like a bonus head,
plenty of hands.
Lots of hands, this big weapon.
I like that.
And a lot of these characters come with soft goods. You can see product renderings, or this guy is 7 inches tall. You can see like how all the parts fit together, some concept art, some digital renderings, and then I think they even have a breakdown of the articulation. Nice. So lots of articulation. Okay. Also, if you go to the Metatravelers YouTube channel, you can also follow along, because they are doing a series of behind the scenes focusing on each character every week, on one character a week, where you can see the whole production cycle, how they went through sculpting, concepting, printing, getting the color ways back from the factory. And so I think they only have 2 episodes out, but they've only covered one figure. One was like an introductory video. So definitely check that out as well. If you want to know how action figures are made, it's a good look into that universe. So that is Obsidian. He looks really, really cool. 7 inches tall. He's 1/10 scale, made of soft goods and hard plastic. Premium soft goods. So maybe that cloak will, when it comes out, be soft goods. I don't know. Interchangeable parts and accessories. So yeah, looking great. Let's here we are. Let's get back. I need to get back to where we are. So then we have this guy, the Legendari Eternal Guard action figure. Dude, this guy's not even like a main good guy. He's just a guard. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Holy crap. This guy looks incredible.
Yeah, I like that one.
Here's another shot of, yeah, that's just.
Yeah, I think I will pick him up. I'd like to see him articulate, but it looks like they're very articulated by that breakdown.
Look at this.
It's got 4 fingers. It's got 4 fingers.
And a massive shield.
Very ornate.
Hammer. Look at that. That's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Also 7 inch. 7 inches. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if they're all 7 inches, or if they are. This guy, like Obsidian, is going to run you 60, and it definitely should, because that's a lot. That's a lot of figure.
Yeah.
let's get into the legendary Void Walker. And again, we don't know who these guys are. We don't know if they're good guys or bad guys yet. But he is going to run you $40. And he looks really cool. I love the Skeletor vibe he's got.
Right, yeah.
Oh, and look, he's like one arm is kind of like flesh and like kind of rocky bone, and then the other is like robotic. And again, all of these parts are going to be like Mythic Legions. They're going to pop apart, and you can like pop and swap, make your own characters.
Very cool.
Oh, like yeah, so you have a hood up, hood down look. Yeah. Oh, he's got a little mask on, so you can take his
interesting. Okay.
Little mask off, and then look at those crazy weapons, dude. That's insane.
I'm happy how there's multiple hands. I like a lot of different hands.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. 7 inches. So we're just going to go ahead and say this is a 7-inch scale line. I thought it was 6-inch scale. That's my bad. Yeah.
So they're taller than the regular Mythic figures.
Right. Yeah. It looks like they're all going to be 7 inches, and this guy's going to run you $49.99. I like this guy. Here's the legendary Spite, or the legendary Spite Usurper. Now, this is the very first video that I watched how they made. And so what they were talking about with this guy is that so his mask is removable, like his lower mask, and you can see, oh, and also all the soft goods are made by C. Jessam. So
I love that. Yeah.
They literally went to like the industry leaders in like comics, sculpting, soft goods, and to craft this. You can tell like these guys really wanted this to be the best toy line possible, and they really went out of their way to like make it the best they could. So I remember in the video he was talking about how you could make this guy like this main kind of style character, but you could also take his mask off, take the soft goods off. You can see here he is without the mask. And then you could just have like a regular usurper, like sentry, like just a regular guy. So you could army build this guy. You could either have him be like this named character, or you could like make him more of like an army builder. And he just looks great. He's given super strong Mortal Kombat vibes.
Yes, I love the soft goods too. It's not your regular, cape or cloak. It's got a nice, it looks like almost like a toga kind of over the shoulder and then down to the loins area,
and screen printing on that as well.
Yeah, I was going to make that point. I really like that. That's original.
Yeah, this is a beautiful figure. Look at that concept art.
Very cool.
It's very great.
I can see this kind of some of these figures kind of going well with Cosmics.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Legendary, the Pale King. So again, this may be, oh, I just noted this is a quote from Jeremy Gerard. I'm super excited for the legendary figures. As a toy collector, these designs will look great in my collection. Jeremy Gerard, Four Horsemen Studios. Look
very nice. Very nice.
Again, we've got some soft goods going on here. This looks really cool.
Looks very complex. There's a lot of layers and things going on to him.
Yeah, soft goods, plastic sculpted bits. Yeah, this looks great. Different heads, like hood up, hood down, effect pieces for that staff, which look great. Lots of hands. You know what? I just noticed this little video. Let's check this out.
Let's check it out.
That's really cool. Did you notice? Could you see that video, by the way?
Nope.
Oh, you couldn't see it?
Nope. I just looked at your lovely face and just
okay. Let's go back here.
Man. That's okay.
All right. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear it as well. But one thing to notice that I didn't pay attention to is that there are holes on the back of the gauntlets and the shin plates. So it looks like all of the gauntlet armor and shin armor can pop off.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, can you see this?
No.
All right, I'm going to hit play.
Okay.
Is it playing for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. That's some smooth articulation there. So is it like on a ball that they're able to swivel like that?
That's really dope. Were you able to hear the audio? Okay.
No.
Well, the guy, he was like, "Thank you for taking the time to look at legendary action figures."
Had the sexy voice on.
Yeah, it was like, it was like a Lexus commercial. It was great. It was like, "We have meticulously maintained all articulation joint." No, this is great. All right.
So I like to see his movement though. It was interesting to see that. It's very fluid.
The Pale King. All right, let's see who else we got going on. All right, let's check this guy out.
This guy interests me too.
Nexus action figure. So this guy, he's kind of like a robot.
Yeah, I'm needing more robots in my toys.
Absolutely.
I don't see enough robots.
He's got like a shoulder mounted missile system. He's got
I like the color choices too.
Yeah, this is nice. Look at this breakdown of everything that pops off of this guy.
Yeah, me like it.
And let's see. Well, this look at this.
Nice.
I like this. I'd like to see this implemented on more websites where I can just turn the 3D model around and check the guy out.
Yeah, I would pick this guy up, I think.
Yeah,
I like him.
And he is going to be your 7-inch scale and $49.99.
He looks very tall too.
This guy really catches my attention. I love this guy. This is the Meld Master. $49.99. This guy looks like he's made out of translucent plastic. It's got some ice or rocky stuff. I love like the browns and the blues and the oranges together just look great. This guy looks like a miner or somebody who would hang out in the mountains. Look at all this stuff. His goggles come off. That backpack comes off. I'm digging this guy for sure. Yeah, this is a definite pickup for me. I like this guy. The Meld Master. So far, I definitely want to pick up Obsidian and the Eternal Guard, the Spite Usurper, and the Meld Master. So far, are the ones that really just jump out at me. This is Kale Darkhelm, a named character, which I dig. And let's check this guy out. He's got some nice soft goods that even look like leather, like this faux leather, like here in the middle.
Yeah, that's nice. A different type of fabric is nice. Nice change. I like his belt or belt buckle, whatever that is.
Oh, he looks like his skin is the same as the Spite Usurper.
That molten kind of.
Yep. Yeah, so look at this guy. I wonder what he looks like with his helmet off. Oh, they're not going to show us. But that's the stuff he comes with. Oh, maybe the helmet doesn't come off. It's just sculpted. Okay. Yeah. But I wonder what he'd look like if you popped like the Spite Usurper head on him, with those tendrils. And that could be
that. Yeah.
That could be pretty dope.
That would be cool.
Kale Darkhelm. Okay. Let's this guy looks good. The Epsilon. I love this.
I like this guy too.
This is dope.
I don't remember seeing this one in the initial. Maybe I was not keeping track, but I like this too.
That helmet is nice. That little half cloak across his arm.
Yeah,
looks good.
That's a pickup for me.
Look at that.
I like that helmet design too.
Look at that guy. Yeah. That's tough right there.
Yeah.
Yep. That guy's awesome. He is definitely another robot. Or maybe he's not. Maybe there's a head underneath there. We don't know.
You don't know.
Don't know. Oh, this guy looks good. This is Siberius Kane. Look at this guy. Oh, this is up my alley. Like a kind of blend of like knight and futuristic designs.
Yeah.
It's got some Wolverine claw action going on.
His boots.
Very cool. Yeah, those are dope.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, this guy's awesome. That's a pickup for sure.
Yeah.
Arcturus. This guy looks really cool. Got some translucent arms going on, and some nice soft goods.
Some of these guys kind of remind me of characters from Destiny, the video game.
Yes, absolutely.
Kind of. Like
again, yeah, if you'd have told me this was like from a multiplayer shooter or a fighting game, I would be like 100%. Oh, look at that. The head, the mask, and the hood come apart.
That's cool.
That's
very cool.
I love it. Yeah,
translucent hands.
So there we go. Look, here has it has the wrist guards, the shin guards. They're showing you everything that's removable.
Okay.
So, man, I can't wait to get some of these in hand and start messing around with them.
Yeah, it'll be fun to open one and take a look and see the articulation and how it all comes together. So yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully, around Legion's Con time?
I'm really hoping. I think Marco said in the next couple of months. So I'm really hoping that we get these before Legion's Con. And I'm sure they are too. I'm sure they're hoping to have them for sale at Legion's Con.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, we could pick up a couple.
That would be for sure. Maybe at a retail price. So this is the Quick Jack figure. I'm loving these colors, dude. This is so
I
90s.
do too. I do too. It's eye catching. That one
looks like he's got like spray paint, like little icons, like have been painted or drawn on his armor, like on his boots and stuff, and his knee pads.
Yeah, these figures are really diverse too. You don't see a lot of the same type of figure or design similar. They're all kind of different and unique.
That's what I'm talking about whenever I say like it feels like it's from a video game, because in a video game, that's exactly what you want. You just want every character to be different. You know, you don't want them to be confused with any other character, you know, so yeah, that's something that really stands out to me.
Looks good on the shelf too.
Right. Absolutely. It's nice, diverse.
That chain gun. It's nice.
That guy's killer. And then we're down to the basics. So like your army builders. So this is called the Legendary Prime. So he's going to run about $30. Looks like those same boots from that gold knight looking guy. Probably some translucent arms. I can't tell in this rendering what we're going to get here, but dude, that looks great. Mm-hmm. There's the parts and pieces. Yeah, that black and purple, and that's going to run you 30. And then we have one more, which is the Crimson Enforcer. This guy looks great. Look at this.
I like the colors.
That head and that beard and the little spiky hair pieces.
Yeah, very cool. Lots of
hands. Then lots of hands. And then we have the Legendary Villains head pack. So you can put these on your different figures. That looks great. Oh, I definitely need these hand packs for sure. Head packs. And then we have some weapons. These are the glow weapons. So you got some swords, a staff, shield, blasters. And then we have the glow head pack, which probably matches those weapons, which is all translucent. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, I like that. Very cool.
Beautiful. The head packs and the weapon packs are going to run you 20. Then we have the forged weapons. So the good guy weapon set, the bad guy weapon set.
Yeah.
Looking nice. And then kind of like Mythic Legions has, but I don't own any. They have their own little metaverse.
I like that though.
Metatravelers stands.
Especially for the more expensive, bigger figures. It's nice to have a stand so you're secure on the shelf.
Yeah, for sure.
That. I like that.
And that looks about like it.
That's a fun line.
Dude,
that's a fun line. I'm interested.
Absolutely. Like I said, I've seen these a couple of times. So have you. And every time I go by, they catch my attention. Mm-hmm. And they have a massive shelf presence. Like you can't walk by that booth and see that stuff and not stop and look at it and be like, what
And they
is
are
it?
nice guys too. So
Oh yeah, they're
they're
super nice.
approachable. Definitely
Very,
approachable.
very, very approachable. Absolutely, 100%. So that's kind of our show. Did you see any in that wave that you were like, man, I definitely you saw like a few that you would definitely pick up for sure?
Yeah, I like the legend or the Eternal Guard,
Mhm.
with the cyber wings. I really like that one. That one in person is really eye catching. And
I think
the
if I only got
robots,
one, he would be the one.
probably, yeah. And then the robots I'm really liking. I definitely could use some robots on the shelf. So
Absolutely. What I
yeah,
just love is that Marco in his videos is like, look, I don't know the first thing about making action figures. Don't never made one before. He's like, but what I did know is the people to go to
mhm.
and have them help us do this.
Smart,
And
wicked smart.
yeah, wicked smart. Yeah, they say a good leader is, only as good as the people he surrounds himself with.
Mhm.
So and he's a CEO and co-founder of Metatravelers. So I'm sure there's a whole team of people behind him working as well, to make
Mhm.
this happen. But yeah, I mean, I love, he basically is like, hey, if I can do this, you can do this. You just got to have a good idea, surround yourself with the right people and make it happen. And I love that we have these companies that are sort of like taking like a page out of the Mythic Legions book. These people that are
Right.
like, let's splinter off and let's do our
They're
own thing.
inspired.
Absolutely. You
Right.
look at AWOC, you look
Right.
at Savage Crucible, you look at these guys. There's a new one that just launched called Brutal Realm. I don't
Yes,
know
I
if
was
you
looking at that yesterday. I'm
those things look
excited.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
beautiful barbarians and gladiators.
I'm there for
And
that.
me too. And then like V Toys and like all of these other companies, Fresh Monkey Fiction, I don't want to leave
Right.
them out, that
Right.
are just coming out there and just making bangers after
Yeah.
bangers after
Right.
bangers. Like
Yeah.
I
And
haven't seen
collector.
somebody come out and put out a line of figures that's like, oh, that's trash. They shouldn't have
Well, I
even
think
tried.
they're all
Like,
kind of feeding off of each other. Everyone's, doing their own thing, but they're really pushing the envelope to earn our dollars. And
right.
we're getting all the good articulation and soft goods and head sculpts, and it's just a good time to be a collector for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? We should get into it. You and I should make our own action figures.
I'm down. I keep messaging you. I'm like, let's do this, buddy.
You heard it here first. Coming next year to Kickstarter.
It's gonna be robots. There's gonna be ninjas. There's gonna be some nice female sculpts, machine guns, maybe some kung
Female
fu.
robot ninjas. I'm already down. I'm already down. Vampire faces.
Mhm.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, a lot of vampire faces.
All right, it's going to be the first ever double jointed action figures. We need to trademark that and make sure that nobody else
Yes,
uses
yes.
double jointed figures.
We need more ninjas. More ninjas in our life.
Absolutely.
Robot
Okay,
ninjas.
I think we're going to wrap it up. It's just kind of a short episode, but we did almost make it to
It's
an
all right.
hour.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry again for another pre-recorded episode, but Greg and I, it's really important to us that we don't miss out, that we don't miss a Saturday, that we
Yeah, I look
keep
forward to it.
going. Yeah, we definitely need this in our lives. So even if
Absolutely.
we can't get together on a live stream, which we love doing, we're just going to do the pre-recorded. So definitely thank you guys for tuning in and watching.
Thank you
Please
so
check out
much. I appreciate you.
Greg's channel, New to Mythics. It is amazing. The best interviews out
Thank
there.
you. Thank you. Thank you. A new episode every Tuesday.
Man, I love it. And be sure to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your
Absolutely.
Saturday Morning Toy
Great
Collector.
reviews.
I'm your host, Mark, and this is Greg. This is Greg over here. And we'll both see you in the toy aisles.